How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Grassroots NASCAR Racing. My name is Scott, and today I come to you with a bit of a mystery. I'm really hoping you guys can help me figure this out. Of course, these cars are fun to collect, work on, and drive, but one of the more frustrating things can be figuring out their history. These cars changed through a lot of hands, were repaired many times, run for several years back in the days, and it's tough to figure out what they were before they are what they currently are. So hopefully we can figure this out together, but I need your help. I need you to share this video with anybody that you know that worked in the industry back in the 80s, probably the 80s, maybe in the 90s. If you know anybody that works at RCR or maybe Andy Petrie, just anybody. I'll take you through this car and show you some of the things, let you know what I think, and maybe we can figure this out. So let's take a look. So this is my Harry Gant car, bodied as a Chevy Lumina. It's pretty much set up as a show car, I think, right now. That engine that's in it right now is just a modified small block 350, nothing special. I'm currently doing spark plugs, so don't just ignore that. Spark plugs and wires. But I think this was kind of rebodied just to use as a show car. After this car retired, I don't think this chassis had a long life. The reason I say that is because the interior is, of course, painted the standard chassis gray that most are. But underneath that gray is a very famous color, I would say. Mostly because it was run by Earnhardt Sr. I think it's called Poppy Red, Ford Poppy Red. And you can see that color underneath the gray in many spots. So you can see it there, but it is really all over. You can see it back there, up underneath this piece. You can see it's all that color. And this is a piece from one of the Busch Series number 3 cars. I think this one might have been driven by Jeff Green, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it's got that color. And can't do this without it. When you hold them up, it is darn near identical. I mean, it's the same color. So that kind of makes me wonder if this was an Earnhardt chassis. It's got that color all over it. When we come inside here, you can see that color just anywhere that there's scratches all over. It does have a chassis number. The chassis number says 24, and then there's a date of 1/6/88. And you can see there that there's only that one color, the poppy red, and then gray above it. I was hoping that it would have a more recognizable chassis number, like an HP or something like that, but I don't know who made this. That's one of the problems I'm having. So if any of you guys know, that would be great. I'll show you around on the inside here just a little bit. Maybe you guys will recognize how something was put together, and you'll know who did it. There are some pieces of metal on this that I think are original. So this piece right here, this is all new metal here, but starting right there, there's a piece that goes sideways back to about the window there. That has the red underneath it, as well as this has the red, and I think the roof is actually original. It's got the red underneath it as well. It does have a glass windshield, an LOF windshield, which you don't see too much. It says LOF right up there. And then underneath the front, it does have an HP chassis number, or I'm sorry, front clip number. Let's see if I can get up under here and show you. There we go. And that reads HP 1, and then I think it's a 3. It's very hard to tell. I'm probably going to strip the paint off later and see, but I think that's a 3. And then 03038883. So if you guys know, I think I found the guy who has the original HP records. I'm trying to get in contact with him now. If you know that guy, send him this video. Let him know that I'm looking for him, because that would definitely be a help. I think this thing might have had a different front clip put on it, because underneath most of the front here, it does not have that poppy red color. So I think it might have wrecked one time and they just scrapped it, put a new front clip on, and made it a show car. There is a little bit of the orange down here on the bar, like right there. You can see a little bit in various places over here. But I think this is like probably 88 or 89 what's underneath the Lumina body, because your oil reservoir is right there. And I believe in mid 89, maybe 90, I think it's 89, they had an accident where that got ruptured, and there was a rule change where you had to move it inside the vehicle. So yeah, this piece right here, this is original metal, this is new. I'll show you underneath. Let's see if I can get under here. Woo. See, there's that same color underneath there. You can also see it right here, and then on the back of the pillar and up top. So it is all over the car. I don't know what this number means. The 9059. I have no idea. Just your basic mirror up there. I love how they used these just basic mirrors back in the day. Even right here, you can see that color there. So anyway, that's the car. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm open to anything. I'd really love to know what this car is, especially if it's an old Earnhardt car or Earnhardt chassis. That would be really cool. I'd definitely have to restore it to that and bring it back to its old glory like that. But I'd love to know either way. I'd love to know what it is. The history on these things, just, man, if these cars could talk, it'd be so cool. So like I said, share this around. If you know anybody who worked in the industry, especially in the 80s, if you know who might have built this chassis, just send them my way. Send them this video. I'm gonna put my email address in the description of this, so they can send me an email if they'd like. We can get on the phone, talk it out. But yeah, let's see if we can solve this mystery. And if you could, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. I love that. We're gonna see if we can get this big, and we'll start producing some good content for you guys. Hoping you guys are enjoying what's coming so far, the videos that we've done so far. But yeah, let's get this figured out. I appreciate your help, guys. Have a good day.